Most of our planet is water, yet almost all of it is a darkness we have never seen.
As light disappears, the ocean begins to reveal its oldest secrets.
Here, at the edge of human knowledge, life rewrites every rule we know.
This is a journey into the deepest horrors of the ocean, down to 11,000 meters.
The ocean hides more mysteries in a single drop than we have uncovered in centuries.
Life thins quickly as sunlight dies.
Here begins the realm where evolution turns strange.
Alien beauty thrives where light cannot follow.
Even the strongest divers meet the limits of breath before the abyss begins.
Human artifacts become fossils long before we find them.
Bodies become lanterns when light is lost forever.
In the deep, life feeds on the forgotten dead.
Entire ecosystems float freely, bound only by darkness.
Even giants must risk the deep to survive. Battles in the deep leave marks we can scarcely imagine.
Some creatures are known only through the wounds they leave behind.
One death becomes a feast that sustains life for decades. Survival here begins with consuming what the world above abandons. Below 1,000 meters, the sun has no meaning.
Every meter deeper adds a new test of endurance.
Predators adapt by wasting nothing, not even movement. Mouths evolve larger than bodies when meals come once a month.
Human technology sleeps, forgotten, at the bottom of the world. The ocean grows mountains of fire under crushing pressure.
Life survives in heat that would melt steel. Here, sunlight is replaced by chemical energy, life from poison. Creatures here do not fear heat, only hunger. The ocean floor splits open into Earth's deepest wound. This landscape could belong to another planet. Heat escapes from cracks that never see the surface. Even light seems afraid to enter the deepest pit on Earth. Machines go where the human body cannot. In 1960, two men dared to touch the unknown. At this depth, even movement stirs the ocean's history. Life endures
where it should not exist.
Even the smallest organisms rewrite science.
Single cells grow to impossible sizes under crushing pressure.
The deepest fish is soft enough to collapse in shallow waters.
Armored lives thrive where heat and pressure form a deadly union.
The deep keeps the world's secrets better than any vault.
We map other planets more clearly than our own seabed.
The deeper we go, the more the Earth feels alive.
Pressure creates storms where no wind blows. The seafloor breathes through frozen fire. Life adapts, not through comfort, but through hardship. Visibility fades until even fear has no shape.
At 11,000 meters, existence itself becomes a miracle.
Time slows to nothing where the ocean forgets.
Pressure carves monuments no human hands could build.
Light becomes a language where sight barely survives.
Evolution sharpens its weapons deepest in the dark.
Even without wind, landscapes shift endlessly below.
Predators learn patience when energy is scarce.
Boiling death becomes the birthplace of life.
Entire ecosystems rise from invisible chemistry.
Here begins the fall toward Earth's deepest silence.
Darkness thickens until it feels like water itself.
Scavengers thrive where opportunity arrives once a decade.
Movement becomes a luxury life cannot afford.
Stars are born again beneath the waves.
Beauty survives, even where light does not.
History settles here, undisturbed, for millions of years. The deep's eternal snowfall feeds those who wait.
Exploration becomes an act of devotion against the unknown.
Creatures become invisible to survive in a world without color.
Nature reflects its secrets through shifting gas and light.
Earth builds cathedrals of fire beneath crushing silence.
Life clings to chemistry, where light is forbidden.
the planet reshapes itself far below our awareness.
Life adapts by embracing extremes humans cannot survive.
Every fragment becomes nourishment in a starving world.
Human presence feels fragile against the deep's cold breath.
Evolution simplifies shape when resources vanish.
The ocean floor records every battle between continents. Visibility disappears faster than fear.
Nothing is wasted in the deep, not even memory.
Life becomes weightless where gravity meets buoyancy.
Heat and pressure sculpt beauty from destruction.
Light becomes the heartbeat of a hidden world. Emptiness stretches farther than any desert on land.
The deepest fish on Earth moves with a softness that defies physics.
Life begins with organisms too small for the human eye.
Time gathers here, undisturbed by storms or sun.
Science reaches where the human hand cannot.
Shadows are the only refuge for the hunted.
The deep holds minerals untouched since Earth's birth. The planet exhales through fractures we rarely notice.
Continents disappear beneath oceans long before we record their stories.
Life colonizes even the relics of human tragedy.
The deeper we go, the less our senses mean anything.
Pressure sculpts monuments older than any civilization. Gravity behaves strangely where the Earth bends inward. Some creatures remain legends simply because we cannot follow them.
Evolution chooses fragility in a world of crushing force.
The deep ocean births stars of its own.
The floor of the world moves, even when everything seems still.
Geology here resembles the skeleton of a planet.
Above this point, the human world feels impossibly far away.
The ocean's architecture defies logic and scale.
Here, Earth's bloodstream meets the sea. Life adapts by embracing environments no surface species could endure.
Elegance exists even where survival seems impossible.
Each ridge marks a collision between continents long forgotten. Heat thrives where sunlight cannot reach. Entire ecosystems depend on invisible chemistry.
Everything humans leave behind becomes a habitat here.
The ocean hides entire worlds within its fractures. Survival in the abyss means avoiding the unknown.
Movement transforms dust into galaxies. Gravity loses meaning where buoyancy rules.
Single cells reach sizes that defy biology.
Life writes its signature in strokes too subtle for the untrained eye.
The planet swallows light long before we approach the bottom. Fragility becomes a weapon against crushing depths.
Creatures here evolve shapes adapted to pressure, not beauty.
Continents vanish beneath oceans without leaving a trace.
Color survives even where warmth is toxic.
Movement slows to conserve every bit of energy.
The foundations of life glow in the dark.
The ocean floor holds cliffs taller than mountains.
The breath of the planet escapes through these vents. Bodies adapt by yielding rather than resisting pressure.
Predators hide within the planet's deepest cuts.
Even ancient life finds a way to leave its mark. Life celebrates warmth, no matter how dangerous.
Survival at depth requires cooperation unseen on land.
Decay becomes the fuel of an entire world. A moment of illumination becomes a trap.
In the deep, even light knows when to disappear. The abyss forms hallways where the planet hides its oldest secrets.
Even the ground breathes uneasily at these depths.
Life moves slowly here, conserving energy, as if time itself is heavier.
These walls mark the scars of continents consumed.
Life writes its signature on the planet's bones.
Predators survive by mastering the art of invisibility.
Even mountains built from fire eventually fall to pressure.
Where chemistry changes, new forms of life take root.
Geology becomes violent where the Earth's plates collide. Softness becomes survival when pressure crushes the hard.
The deepest fish moves with a grace learned only from struggle.
Human debris becomes part of this ecosystem, whether we intend it or not.
Beauty persists in the most unforgiving environments.
Small creatures carry the resilience of entire ecosystems.
Weightlessness defines life, where gravity and buoyancy battle.
The deep crafts wonders, unseen by human eyes. The planet's deepest wounds heal slowly through silence.
Life here follows rules written nowhere else on Earth.
Light blooms from heat, where life refused to surrender.
Pressure narrows the world into a single path downward.
Reflexes sharpen when predators can appear from any direction.
Death feeds life in a cycle, uninterrupted by seasons.
Vision fades to memory, where darkness is eternal.
Earth sleeps lightly, even at the bottom of the world.
Life adapts by transforming danger into nourishment.
Size becomes relative when pressure rewrites biology.
The crust bends like fabric under unimaginable force.
Human presence becomes a memory faster than we realize.
Shapes shift to survive crushing environments.
Below this point, discovery feels indistinguishable from fear.
Heat sculpts miracles in the coldest places on Earth.
Life sprinkles light where darkness rules unchallenged. Depth becomes an illusion when the end is unreachable.
Evolution grows elegant in the absence of sunlight. Even giants of the deep crumble under shifting pressure.
Gas escapes like whispers from Earth's hidden chambers.
Predation here is fast, silent, and final.
Color survives where sunlight does not.
Abyssal pressure blurs the line between water and stone.
The deepest vertebrates float delicately above destruction.
Even ancient eruptions leave warm fingerprints in the dark.
At these depths, the world becomes a question with no answer.
Minerals grow like planets in slow motion across the seafloor.
Motion becomes a luxury where energy is scarce.
Life draws maps in light where no sun has ever shone.
Stars seem to fall upward in the deep ocean night.
Geological grandeur hides in the world's darkest corners.
Even the smallest disturbance reshapes history preserved in dust. Life grows larger when isolation becomes the norm.
Color becomes rare enough to feel supernatural.
Every descent reveals another descent beyond it.
Creatures here evolve softness against overwhelming pressure.
Fragility thrives where sunlight has never reached.
Adaptation becomes a dance of invisibility.
Heat sculpts motion where cold should reign absolute. These underwater mountains dwarf every peak on land.
Danger survives by never revealing itself fully.
The ocean floor records time with perfect memory.
Numerous stories sink faster than steel can rust.
Even fragile limbs endure the weight of worlds.
Creatures defy heat that should erase them instantly.
Every particle is a story carried from the world above.
At these depths, size follows rules unknown to surface life.
Rock here is born from fire and buried under darkness.
Movement adapts to conserve every drop of energy.
Nature builds architecture that challenges imagination.
Exploration becomes fragile in a world not meant for us.
Light becomes the memory of life, trying to be seen. The ocean floor hides treasure in plain darkness.
Even in total darkness, the Earth recreates familiar patterns.
The deep breathes in slow, volcanic exhalations.
Instinct reacts to threats long before sensors detect them.
Earth reveals its age through its deepest wounds.
The abyss keeps its giants hidden by design.
Eruptions echo through history, long after the fire fades.
Life paints the deep with colors born of chemistry.
Depth multiplies itself in impossible ways.
Machines feel the deep before humans ever can. Fragility persists even in crushing darkness.
The deep ocean freezes fire into solid form.
Even rock becomes dangerous when shaped by tectonic war.
The ocean reveals scale only to those who dare descend.
Below this point lies the realm of pressures few will ever witness.
Lakes form within the sea, where nothing living dares to enter. Creatures linger at the boundary between life and toxicity.
Light becomes a survival instinct in a world without dawn.
Currents carve patterns humans may never fully decode.
The ocean's deepest realms blur the line between depth and infinity.
Life sparks quietly in the shadows of Earth's furnaces.
Stone grows taller here than trees above.
Softness becomes armor.
Tiny lives dance where gravity feels heavier.
Some paths lead only downward
into the planet's oldest secrets.
Human history sinks into geological time.
The deep ocean mimics other worlds more than our own. These peaks never see sunlight, yet stand for millennia. An underwater desert expands farther than any Sahara.
Evolution experiments boldly, where eyes cannot judge.
Survival depends on warmth that would kill surface life instantly.
The ocean preserves forgotten eruptions like buried memories.
Deep reveals only what it chooses.
Light flees from light in this alien world.
Weather exists even where air does not. The planet's bones shift beneath unimaginable force. Hunting becomes patience in a realm without sound. The lowest point on Earth feels like another universe.
Time here settles gently, preserved in perfect stillness.
Pressure shifts echo like distant thunder. Fragile bodies thrive where logic says they should not exist.
Nature performs its quiet miracles, hidden from the world.
Heat escapes from the Earth's ancient heart. Minerals bloom where fire once roared.
Survival favors invisibility in the most hostile place on Earth.
Stillness becomes overwhelming when even currents hesitate.
The seafloor becomes a canvas, painted only by time.
Every dive leaves traces of human daring.
Life drinks from Earth's internal heat.
Color blooms where life refuses to surrender.
Erosion becomes art in the deep.
The final meters feel like crossing into another realm.
At 11,000 meters, we touch a world untouched by light.
Deep welcomes visitors with a whisper.
Even at the bottom of the world, life endures silently.
Surface feels like a myth in this eternal night.
Our journey upward reminds us how little of this world we truly know.
Life survives, even where the Earth seems determined to erase it. Every trench holds stories, waiting for the brave to uncover.
The ocean hides more mysteries beneath than stars in the sky above.
Journey with us as we explore the unseen, the impossible, the extraordinary.
If you want more deep-sea mysteries, help us grow this channel.
Subscribe for more discoveries. Your support keeps these expeditions alive.
Until next time, keep wondering what else lies below.
This has been Mysteria Globe Quest.